Hello! Wow, big butterflies again. Welcome to day 10 of Vlog Every Day in August. And thank God my plans for my video today didn't just get messed up because I thought they were. I want to talk about manifesting with a labyrinth and how it can help you. And I was hoping nobody would actually be at the labyrinth, and there were a couple people in there, but they just walked out. So here it is. This is the labyrinth we'll be using today. But if you follow me, you would know that I go to a lot of different labyrinths, and we use them in our sacred ceremonies when we can, when we travel to different places that actually have them. And this is one that just happens to be in my neighborhood, and I want to talk about it. Now, a lot of people have different ways of using labyrinths, but I'm going to talk about the way that I've always used it. So labyrinth is something that looks like this, and sometimes they're pathways that you walk, and sometimes they're often made with stones as the pathway. And this one's painted, and yeah, so it just depends on who's making it and how they're making it. And it is a way for you to set clear intentions to get what you want, if that's the way you want to use it. One other way that I use it a lot of times is to get an answer to a question I have that I need an answer to. So when I use it to get an answer to a question, what I do is I stand in front of the labyrinth. So you would start right here and you would set your intention. And then while you slowly walk the labyrinth quietly, usually, sometimes we do drumming and stuff in the labyrinth too. So it just depends on what's going on. But normally if you're by yourself and you're just doing a labyrinth walk, you quietly hold that intention, that question, because in this case I wanted an answer, right? So I would hold the question in my mind while I walk the labyrinth, and then when I get in the middle, I again state the question and I give thanks to my higher guidance that is answering the question for me. And then when I'm walking out, I'm just keeping my mind open to anything that might come my way as far as a solution or an intuitive hit of some sort of knowing what to do about my question. Now, sometimes you don't get the answer, or you don't feel like you get the answer right away, and that's fine. You just walk the labyrinth knowing that you've asked the question, so now the answer will come. So your job then is to be aware of your signs that come to you. And I just did a video yesterday talking about your intuition and the best times to tap into it, and I will link it here so it pops on the screen. You can watch that if you haven't watched it. And so you will get your answer. So in this case, I'm doing it specifically for manifesting. Now, I want to tell you that the other day I was here doing a video, and after the video I came in here and I walked the labyrinth. And when I did it, I was stating a intention as a positive in the moment conversation that I was having in my head about something that I'm ready for in my life and excited about having, and just having a conversation about, I have these kind of people in my life, they are supportive, they love my work, they want to work with me, just different things like that, and just being really excited, thinking those statements in my head the whole time I walk the labyrinth, and then also just being really happy about it, just knowing it is. Really knowing it is. It's not like, oh, I'm manifesting it. I don't like to say I'm manifesting something, because that means that you feel like you don't have it. And the only way you're going to have something in your life is if you intend and speak and act and feel as if you do have it. So that's why it's not good to say I'm manifesting that, because that means you don't have it. And if you have that feeling that you don't have it, you won't have it. Okay, that's really important for you to know. So I believe that everything does exist already anyway, because if you have the thought in your head, then it has to be manifested immediately, because you can't think something and it not be. Now, if you took my Manifesting Breakthroughs video e-course, level 2, we talk about this in 40 days in detail, and it's amazing the teachings that come through on that. And I'll put the link for, well, that's always in the link in the description below, but that's the kind of stuff we do, is just like real powerful creating. And knowing that it actually does exist in the universe and you are your universe, it's a matter of you believing you can have it and feeling like you do have it in order for you to see it. When you believe it, you see it. When you know it, you'll definitely see it. And I did a video on that too, believing versus knowing, and I'm going to put that up so it flashes on the screen as well. And knowing is very powerful. So watch that video if you haven't seen it. So the other day when I did the walk and I was thinking these thoughts and I felt so happy and I was just walking the labyrinth, and in the middle I stopped and I just continued to feel that and affirm it. And then I just walked out, okay? Like I came back on the labyrinth. You walk in on the labyrinth and you walk out on the labyrinth. You don't get to the middle and just walk out. You go the pathway in and the pathway out. So then when you're finished, well, when I finished, it was amazing because I got home and like within like 2 hours, I got an email, and the way that this woman was talking was exactly how I was setting my intention for my clients to be, and it was so cool. Oh my gosh, it was like instantly in that day. That was so amazing. I loved that. So that means that I was truly feeling it, and I was. And I was truly knowing it, and I was. And I know without a doubt it's possible, and it is. And so because I was really vibrating at that point of attracting it, I attracted that. So that's what's really important when you're doing any kind of intentions, any kind of wanting to see something in your life. You have to really match that energy and feel it and be excited about it and love it. There's so many beautiful butterflies in here. Every time I come in here, it's just such a magical fairy garden. So beautiful. Anyway, so that's really important. The feeling, the knowing, the believing, the just being all in. You've got to be all in to get it. If you're only halfway in, you're only going to maybe get halfway. If you're half-ass, you're going to get half-ass. If you believe sometimes and don't believe other times, you're not going to get it because you're working against yourself if you don't stay steady. And I have to laugh because sometimes people will go, well, I was positive. I've been doing everything and it's not here. This doesn't work. I've been doing this for a month and I've been positive and look, it's not here. Hello? If you can suppress things in you, but if you suppress it, it's still vibrating in you. It's not, your vibration doesn't lie, in other words. Your vibration never lies. And so if you are saying something on the outside and, saying the words and doing the things, it's helpful, and you need to keep doing that to reinforce it and have it become stronger and stronger in your vibration. But sometimes it just doesn't happen overnight, especially if you have a conflicting vibration still within your vibration. Like, see, I've been positive for 3 weeks. Why isn't it here? Like, that's hilarious. Really? You've been positive for 3 weeks. Congratulations. That is something to be happy about. But you have to continue. You have to be in it to win it, and you have to be in it for the long term. Staying on this wavelength isn't something you do for a while and then stop. It's something you do forever. Okay, so sometimes when people are staying in the wavelength, they start seeing their manifestations. So many huge butterflies flying by. It's so magical. Anyway, and then they start seeing like money. Say you're manifesting money and clients and it starts coming in. All of a sudden you're like having a heyday. It's great. You're having business. You're having these manifestations. You're having these clients. And then you forget to continue the work that got you that in the first place. And then suddenly it'll start dying off. And then it's like, oh crap, I don't have, like, where did everybody go? What happened? Well, you didn't stay consistent. You got it because you were being consistent. You can't stop it because then it won't continue. So anyway, we're going to do a little labyrinth walk here, and I'm going to explain. But what you can do is stand up, and even if you don't have a labyrinth in front of you, I'm going to show the pathway, and you can just take the turns when I turn and just set the intentions as you do. And I'm not going to really try to talk too much because I want you to be setting your intentions, but I will stop from time to time to say what we're doing so you can do it. So I'm going to flip the camera around and show this labyrinth. And this is the beginning. And first of all, you always want to honor the space. And what I like to do before I even start a labyrinth work is just clear the energy of everybody else that's been in here first, because everybody's got their stuff in here, their worries, their manifestations, their conversations, whatever it is. And I just run beautiful, beautiful white divine light through here, so it clears it out. So now this is for you, for me, for our intentions. And as you stand at the beginning, you just take a deep breath and you get grounded and you start deciding what you are intending today. And so if you want to get up and walk, see, this is another one of those things. I talked the other day about altering your mind openings, and I'm also going to put that so it flashes on the screen if you haven't seen it. Is when you do something different, you can open doorways and pathways in your mind to get new information and guidance that you wouldn't get otherwise. That's a really important video if you haven't watched it. So watch that video too. So walking a labyrinth definitely will open some mind, alter your mind openings, because you're walking in a pathway that starts moving your energy in a different way. You're not just walking around a block. You're not just walking to the store. You're actually walking in circular motions and making turns and everything else. So set your intention and get up and walk the path with me. And I'm just going to be quiet while we do it. And while we walk this path, I want you to think about what it is that you're ready to see in your life and experience in your life. And I want you to be really happy about it. And I want you to visualize it happening and speak as if it's happening, and just feel really good while we do it. Ready? Let's go. And it's the path down the middle of the video that you are taking, just so you know. and this is the center of the labyrinth, so I'm going to stand there and affirm my intention again, being very grateful, very happy, feeling very blessed, excited, visualizing it, loving every minute of it. Taking a nice deep breath and really grounding it into your presence, grounding it into your body, down to your feet, and the energy around your aura, just grounding the energy of your intention fully to embody your body, mind, and spirit. And then we turn around and we walk back, knowing that it is. It is done. It is done. It is done. And just relax and breathe as you walk back out of the labyrinth. And you'll see that's where we begin. And you never want to walk out of a labyrinth with your back to it. So you turn back around and you say thank you, and you slowly step backwards as you exit the labyrinth. And you can do like a namaste bow, or you can just say thank you. And feel the energy that you just created as you did that walk. Like, I'm feeling tingles and magical and blessed. Like, it creates this beautiful energy by just walking and holding that beautiful space for yourself and connecting with your divine help, your higher power, and saying thank you. And I'm intending this, and I'm spending this time to do this, and it is. It is done. It is done. It's done. We are always heard. Our prayers are always answered. Our messages and our guidance will always be given to us if we open our mind and let it in. It's when you don't open your mind and you judge everything that it doesn't come in. But when you open your space and set a sacred space for you to get your answers and your help, you'll get it. So this is just another way to do that. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's a beautiful labyrinth. And I enjoyed doing this with you today. So have a great day. Thank you for joining me again for Veda Day 10, actually. Vlog every day in August. And I guess I will see you guys all tomorrow. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Click the notification button so you get the updates when I go live or when I upload a new video. And give me a like if you liked it, share it if you loved it, and comment when the video goes on the recorded version on YouTube, make sure you comment there, because I can't see your comments that you put while I was doing the video. And I will answer any questions and interact with you guys there. Let me know you're watching, and I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Have a really great day. Peace out.